dragon heads. I don't know about you guys, but after last week's riveting episode, I am very excited to see what happens next in this dragon show. Really quick though, we do have a special guest today. It's Bag of Ice, because it's about 95 degrees Fahrenheit in my apartment right now, and my microphone doesn't like fans being blown on me. So we have a bag of ice, so you might see that from time to time. Just ignore it. It's pretend that it's not here. Okay, let's get started.
This was half a century ago, Princess.
Yes, it was.
Oh, she got him.
It's unseemly for him to put himself forward as a contender for my hand.
Oh, this is what we're doing here. They're all lining up
Next.
to be her husband.
And now a child.
Oh, don't say that right in front of him.
Blackwoods are an ancient house with a formidable army.
Aye, the Blackwoods truly turned the tide on that one.
Poor little boy.
Under my protection.
Oh.
Protection? The princess has a dragon, you dumb
Oh. Is he a bracken?
Bracken!
He's a bracken. The Brackens and the Blackwoods hate each other. Yeah, little boy, get him.
We're leaving. I would happily row myself back to King's Landing if I brought an end to this ridiculous pageant.
Oh no. Oh, little boy won. Little Blackwood boy won. I mean, Bracken was talking shit. He had it coming to him.
Do you speak of how you rejected every suit his grace put before you, or how you abruptly ended the tour with 2 months remaining?
Why am I not at all surprised that Rhaenyra wasn't gonna be okay with any of the people that were offered to her? Like, she gets to choose, which, how often does that happen? And she doesn't want any of them. Classic.
Take cover!
Ooh! That's Daemon, you could tell. That dragon is unmistakable. Oh, and she looks intrigued by it. She looks, okay, yeah, she looks like she's happy to see her uncle return. Unless maybe this is not his first time back. We'll see. Ooh, he got a fresh haircut. Does his hair get shorter every episode? Next episode he's gonna have a buzz cut, and then following that one he's gonna be bald. And then he can't go any shorter from there.
Add it to the chair.
Have they been actively adding new swords to the throne? I don't remember hearing them say anything about that, or if it's just supposed to be symbolic. Oh my goodness, look at Otto
The
Hightower.
crown and the stepstones are yours.
Otto Hightower's like, damn, I thought we were rid of this guy. Oh yeah, Otto Hightower's getting nervous. He was very happy to have Daemon out of the picture. And Daemon knows it. Oh, look at them. They made up. See, this is what I like. I like to see people making up, getting along. But that would be a really boring show, so I want this to last, but we'll see.
Great debt, brother.
So they made up, he's grateful. It's good stuff. It's good stuff so far.
Let's no great mystery.
Okay, not surprising to see that Alicent is no longer pregnant.
She had no regard for her.
So she must have had the other baby. Hopefully they talk about it a little bit so we know what it is, what its name is. This is awkward.
Perhaps Prince Daemon would care for a tour of the gallery.
Viserys is pissed at Rhaenyra.
Would you like to see the tapestry?
Damn, he just mocked the shit out of his wife.
I'd like to see them.
That's so mean.
Oh, well, then you should not deprive yourself. As I said, you with a...
And we get more shots of Daemon looking inappropriately at his niece.
I think it's rather romantic.
Okay,
How
so
romantic it must
Aw.
be to get imprisoned in a castle and me to squeeze out
those two are getting along again, Alicent and Rhaenyra. This is not... Oh, I'm really liking the beginning of this episode. Oh, but Alicent doesn't seem to be happy with her position. She still has that necklace he gave her.
Though I do suppose you seem changed by your adventures. Mature, perhaps.
You've matured yourself these last 4 years, Princess.
My father seems content to sell me off to whichever lord has the biggest castle.
There are worse things to be sold for.
I feel like everybody keeps telling her that. Like, she complains about something and then everybody's just like, well, it could be worse, which is true, but when you're in that kind of predicament, that's not what you want to hear. Ooh, is that the baby? The new baby? Oh, it is. Oh, she doesn't look happy. Yeah, she looks like she's barely holding it together. I feel bad for her.
Good night, Sir Kristen.
Ooh, she's about to discover one of those secret passages in the castle. That's kind of creepy that that's in her room and somebody else knows about it but her. I mean, now she knows. And I'm guessing we're about to find out who. Not really gonna be that difficult to guess. And it's Daemon. No surprise. Oh, he's gonna get her into trouble. They're gonna go wander around the streets. I mean, at least they've got their Targaryen hair hidden.
He called me boy.
Someone just disrespected the shit out of her and she smiles. She's never been exposed to this kind of debauchery. This kind of lifestyle. Oh, and he's giving her booze too. He's such a bad influence. I thought that blind lady was about to spoil the ending of the show.
So which heir might that chair bear? Who will it be?
She's getting an idea of what the common people think about the lineage. And Daemon seems like he is making sure that she sees this. Like, this isn't an accident. They didn't stumble upon this. So he's got some sort of motives here. Not sure what, but I'm sure it's not good.
Loved by all of her people. But would she make a powerful queen? Or would she be feeble?
And who might you be running from now?
It's the Hobbit.
Princess, you take care, boy. Next time you might not be so lucky.
I'm not sure what that meant, but hopefully he has her back and he doesn't snitch on her.
Pardon me, Your Grace. The king has requested your presence.
The hour is quite late.
Yes, Your Grace.
Ugh. Like so many of the royals, she's very resentful of her duties. Okay. The king really needs to stop sitting on the throne. I know he's the king and that's his seat, but he can just stand in front of it, right? I mean, those wounds, they don't stop. He's already lost a couple of fingers. What else is going to start falling off of him? I'm sure you guys can be understanding as to why I'm cutting a lot of this scene out.
It's where people come to take what they want.
He probably shouldn't have taken her hat off. They need to hide that Targaryen hair. Just Daemon being super reckless again. In different context, but still. Oh my goodness, are they about to get it on? Uncle and niece, Targaryens.
You see?
Yeah. What the heck? Okay, so that was really uncomfortable, and now it's just awkward because he got this started and now he's like rejecting her. Ugh. Kristen's so confused. He's like, pretty sure I never saw you walk out this door.
Princess, are you hurt?
My helmet.
Ooh, girlfriend. No, he took an oath. He can't do this. She's setting herself up to get rejected twice. Because, yeah, he's really not allowed to do this.
Stop.
Yeah, see, he doesn't want to do it. He can't do it. Wow, okay, I stand corrected. He's down. This is not wise for either of them. Especially him. Yeah, he could lose his... He would lose his position, probably also get executed, I'd imagine. Well. That happened. Oh my goodness.
A messenger brings word from the White Worm.
The White Worm? Who's that? Oh, it's that little boy, the White Worm. He looks like a white worm. Yeah, that's an apt name for him. That was the little boy that saw her leaving the brothel. So... shit's gonna hit the fan.
I learned that the skin trade could only take me so far in this life.
You never were one to
Oh, she's the White Worm. Oh. I like that nickname on that little boy better. Oh, okay, so she's like... almost kind of like Varys. She's spying. She's got the kids running around doing stuff for her. And she has moved up in the world from being a prostitute to being a spy, probably making better money that way. Making these kids run around for you. It's probably a lot more lucrative. Oh wow, his Valyria sculpture is really coming along. Is he gonna paint that thing? I kind of want him to paint it. If he was, he probably would have started by now. It could use a little color.
Is her sick with ambition that you would have my daughter stalked, spied upon?
I have no such intent, Your Grace.
You kind of do.
Your designs are obvious.
Leave me. Right. Your Grace.
I mean, we know that Otto Hightower is extremely ambitious. And we know that he's got all these ulterior motives. But at the same time, I guess he would be obligated to tell the king. But on the other hand, I think he's only doing it for his own personal gain. It's got nothing to do with obligations.
Princess, I have a message from the Queen.
What happened last night?
What do you mean?
My father has made some worrying allegations about you. That you fucked Damon in a pleasure house.
Okay. She's not beating around the bush.
It's a vile accusation.
Okay, so she's gonna go the denial route.
Targaryens do have queer customs.
I mean, I guess she technically didn't do that, but...
I am the princess. To question my virtue is an act of treason. You took me to a show. I was only a spectator. I didn't do anything. I swear this to you, upon the memory of my mother.
That's not really something you should be swearing on. It's a lie, so... that's kind of fucked up. Oh my goodness, he's walking back all hungover and... Ooh!
The king demands an audience.
They're seasoning. I was gonna say, he's in for it. Damn, he just got back. He's already doing this shit. He's on the floor of the throne room. Like...
You defiled her.
Ooh!
You have ruined her. What lord will wed her now in this condition?
Who gives a fuck what some lord thinks?
I should disinherit her, as I already did you. Be done with it.
Wed her to me.
Ooh.
You are no conqueror. You are a plague, sent to destroy me.
Give me Rhaenyra to take to wife. Go
Oh my
back to the
gosh.
Vale, Daemon.
He just got kicked. He's being accused of some really bad things. He's got a Valyrian steel dagger held up to his neck. No fear. Nothing. He does not give a shit. God, can you imagine living that way? Just to care so little about everything. Or like things that the average person really does care about. So that's interesting. He is not denying it. He's basically just like, yeah, it happened, but Rhaenyra is denying it. So I'm very interested to see how that goes.
It is not in Rhaenyra's nature to be deceitful. I cannot say the same for your brother.
How does confessing to such things serve him?
By reducing you.
Oh, she really has her friends back. That's really nice. Just lingered on Kristen a little bit. I'm wondering if maybe he's nervous that his name's gonna get dragged through the mud right now. I mean, not that it would really even make sense. Nobody knows what happened besides him and Rhaenyra, but still, like, because the consequences would be so bad. I wouldn't be surprised if he would just be nervous that it would somehow get out.
And his will be the song of ice and fire.
I'm really curious to see, but they keep coming back to this prophecy. I'm so curious to see what they plan on doing with it because, I mean, after seeing Game of Thrones, we know that it can't really be that important in this story.
You've yet to ask me for the truth of what happened.
The truth does not matter, Rhaenyra. Only perception. You have exposed
Unfortunately, he's right.
So you'll strip me of my titles and name Aegon in my stead.
I would. But it is mine to hold the realm together, not sow it with further division. You will wed Selena Velaryon, and you will do so without protest.
The son of the sea snake.
He offered her the chance to choose who she was going to marry, and she didn't pick anybody, so...
And what will you do about the vulture who perches upon your throne?
What vulture?
Your hand. I will do my duty as heir, and wed Sir Laenor.
Oh, she's agreeing to wed Laenor Velaryon just like that.
You must first do yours as king.
Oh. On one condition, though. He's considering it. See that look on his face? He's considering what she's saying. Even after what just happened, he's listening to her. And now he's meeting with Otto.
My father was a hale and healthy warrior and dragon rider. Balon the Brave. Rider of Vhagar. Heir to the Iron Throne. Dead of a burst belly.
Oh yeah. It was probably appendicitis that killed Viserys' father.
It was
Yeah,
a
it
grim
was really
day.
sad.
I recall it all too well.
It was a good day for you. You served my grandson nobly in his final days. You are the man that taught me how to be king. How long did it take you to choose yourself over your king?
Your Grace.
But Alicent, she took me through the worst of my grief. She was a calculated distraction.
Oh, he's finally seeing through the bullshit.
How well calculated it was. Your judgment has been compromised.
That's right. Fire him. Get him out of here.
And must tell his king a discomforting truth from time to time, Your Grace.
Take that fucking pin.
The crown and the realm. Both owe you a debt that can never be repaid.
I think he handled that really well too. It's like you did a really good job for a while, but lately not really so much.
I took great care in its preparation.
Oh my gosh, is that Plan B?
I'm sorry, what is that?
A tea, Princess. From the king.
Yeah, he brought her the morning
It will
after
rid you.
potion. Well, drink up. I guess she was feeling shame. Oh, that was the end of the episode. Dang. So that was pretty interesting. Definitely not as much of an action-packed episode as the previous one was, but I think it was still pretty good. I just didn't think that there was really too much progress. It felt like it's kind of stalled the story a little bit, but that's okay because there were some important things that took place, and we did get to see like more developments in like characters and relationships, which is such an important part of this show. And I think that it's kind of interesting how at the beginning of the episode, some relationships you could see were repaired or becoming repaired, and then relationships by the end of the episode are no longer in good standing, or like the one with Viserys and Daemon, where they actually became cool with each other again, and now they are no longer buddies. So that's kind of a bummer, but I mean, it's understandable how that happened. Also, we didn't get to see the dragons that much. I'm a little bit bummed about that. I like the dragons. But all in all, I do look forward to seeing how things play out in future episodes as a result of the things that happen in this episode. Like, I'm really curious to see who Viserys chooses as his new hand to replace Otto, because I would imagine it would be a member of the small council, but I just don't know which one he would go with. It seemed like he was getting along pretty well with the strong guy. I forget what his first name is, but something strong in the episode before this one. So maybe it would be him. But either way, I think that that's going to be interesting because whoever the hand is plays a really big role in the realm. So whoever he chooses is probably going to have to be a really competent person. So can't wait to see how that goes. Anyway, those are really all my thoughts as of right now. So thank you for watching this. Thank you for allowing this, well, what was a bag of ice, not so much anymore, be a part of today's episode. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next one.